Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to show you guys what sold in the last 24 hours, and then I want to get into questions that I have been asked about eBay for anybody out there, for beginners, because lately I have been getting a lot of questions from friends and acquaintances on things like how to get started, how to ship things out and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. This is what sold. Okay, so first we have a Disney Junior puzzle, and it's in box D, which is actually right behind me. I'm going to get a box to put it in, which I know it's overkill, but the puzzle boxes are kind of already, smashed. We didn't want to put it in a poly bag because we don't want, we want the boxes to stay. As you can see, they're a little crinkled, which we showed in the pictures. Newspaper is great for packing, so I highly suggest if you come across like a stack like we have, just collect it for packing. And I know I tape up boxes weird. My boyfriend makes a comment about it too, so I don't want to hear it. Now I'm going to weigh this just to make sure that it is correct. Dang it. Drew, why? I think that's a lot more than... Yep, okay. You always have to round up. Even if it is 0.1, you can't select 2 pounds. If your post office is specifically picky, ours is. So I have to put it for 2 pounds and 1 ounce. Okay, one down. I'm just gonna set this over here for now. We have so many places for shoes. It is honestly ridiculous. This is one of them. I got these. Dusty. I got these at Goodwill for $8, I think, and I sold them for 18. I listed them for 20, but no, I think I listed them for 22, but I actually sent an offer on them for 18 and they accepted. Trying to just kind of keeps them from going all over the place, like just to keep them together. I enjoy using tissue paper for shoes too, because I think it adds like a splash of character. I know I would enjoy it, so I try to do it. $102, $102, there's $105. Where are you, $102? Aha, this is it. For USPS boxes, it's very important to make sure you know the label of the box, because they will charge you, or they'll send you home to redo the shipping. I love clothing. I think they are the easiest items to ship. Let's see, I specifically love shirts so much because they fold easy. They fit in small poly bags. Go right in. There's no extra packing to it, and they're typically first class. So it's at 6.9, so round up to 7 ounces. Another thing I actually kind of wanted to say is that shirt just came from my last video. 105. Oh wow, this one's heavy. Okay, next we have this blender. I love when we get things like this. The only thing that does suck a box is putting a box inside a box. Always sucks, because then you have to find a bigger box for it to fit. Irritating thing about shipping. I really wish we had a better organization of boxes, so it wasn't like a huge fight and it would take less time. That's gotta be shipped differently, which is fine. That happens for a big boxy item. Okay, well that was fun. There are things that I would like to inform you guys because I have been asked these questions. So number one thing is how to get started, and what I did was started with things like I didn't use anymore. It was mostly like clothes because I have so many clothes. So I was kind of getting rid of those at first, and then my boyfriend was actually going through his computer stuff, and it's funny, the first item that we sold was just printer ink, and I think it only took like a day to sell that. That was our first item sold. So then we started realizing that like clothes take a while to sell, and other items. My second question is what to look for. Electronics is a biggie because they typically sell fast. Pretty profitable too. And shoes are a great one, but I feel like you have to have the right shoes. So like we buy storage units all the time, and we'll get a bunch of shoes, but they're like dress shoes or old running shoes, not typically name brand, but definitely when we run into Jordans or Nikes or Adidas, we get super excited because those are the ones that typically sell fast. Oh, vinyl records is a great item. Glass is something like look for, but just be expected. There may be a possible refund issue because of delivery. But I would definitely not turn against it because we have made good money off of items like that. A lot of people have asked me how to ship things out, and I kind of already reviewed that in a way, which is kind of the point of showing you guys my process of shipping. I have looked up how to ship certain items before, or how to ship something through eBay. Everybody has their certain technique. I know I do it differently than my boyfriend does it. It's just what you feel comfortable doing, and once you start getting into the groove of something, then that's just like when it takes off, then you have your own way of doing it. But I think the most important thing is probably finding the correct box for an item. As you can see, I struggled with that for a couple items, especially if like my boyfriend lists something and he just measures the item and he can't find a box. So then when I get ready to list it, I'm like, ugh, there's no box. We typically buy Walmart boxes just because USPS boxes are specific labels. Poly bags are great for clothes, small item. We just order those off of Amazon, pretty cheap. I think they're like 100 of them for $15 or something like that. Definitely when you're starting out, we have always had a printer, and something that I did not think about until a friend asked me yesterday how to print things off, and we'll just use a printer. Well, she doesn't have a printer, so my boyfriend actually suggested just going to a library and printing it off there until she can make up the money and then go buy a cheap printer. I believe I touched on the main 3 questions that people ask me, and I just want to share with you guys. I hope it was super educational for you guys and this helps. If you have any questions, you guys can always comment and I'll try to help out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this process. Please like and subscribe this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.